Hot take, people who quote unquote don't support slash candle gib plus people need to shut up about them. Now before you guys shout down my throat, I need you to listen to me. Though before we get into the video, here a disclaimer: do not harass anyone in this video. Do not go out of your way to find anyone in this video at all. I have specifically made so people cannot track this person down, and if you post in my comment section who this person is, your comment will be deleted, as well as any threats or harassment of said person. Alright, let's get into the video. As most of you know, this month is Pride Month, and if you somehow don't know who that is, it's basically an entire month where queer of any sexuality and genders celebrate themselves and for being who they are. This month is important because it's an entire month that celebrates queers. People fight against oppression. It is similar to Black History Month, and I myself am a black pansexual ploy gender. Now you may be wondering what this has to do with anything, so now I am going to get into why I am making this rant. A couple of days ago, I got back into my fixation of keyboard gachi after looking some backroom videos. As a result, I ended up mass following a bunch of keyboard data creators. Well, today, about 6 hours ago, one of the creators I followed posted this. I will now read it out for you. Guess is it word that I don't celebrate the left plus community cause I'm straight. I don't really like the left plus community in my own opinion, sorry. Now I am sure some of you will say, but unhappy cake, what they're saying is just an opinion. You can't attack someone for their opinion. Firstly, just because someone has an opinion doesn't make it any less harmful to people. And yes, this opinion is harmful. I understand this is an opinion, but opinions have their limits, and to me this post is ignorant at best and queerphobic at worst. Firstly, straight people can in fact celebrate Pride Month. While it may not be the same as queer people, they can still celebrate, and hell, there's even a gay alley flag. Secondly, no one force you to post this. If you don't want to celebrate Pride Month, that's fine, but this post was completely unnecessary. No one is forcing you to celebrate Pride Month or even acknowledge its existence, and say that you don't like queer people is blatantly queerophobic. That's like going up to a black person minding their own business and saying, I don't like black people. I understand maybe feeling pressured to post about pride, because you might see a lot of people posting about it, but that doesn't mean what you said or implied was okay, and honestly after this I don't think I can support them. Now, I'm not saying to cancel them of anything because I don't think that's the right course of action, hence why I am keeping them anonymous. Plus it is incredibly likely that they are a minor and don't know better. Even then, that still doesn't excuse what they said, and even if I want them to improve and be a better person, I honestly don't trust this community to be that person for them. Naturally, I am talking about the general gacha community. Unfortunately, when it comes to creators calling people out for mistakes that they can easily fix, some people in the audience will attack them even if they told them not to, and I don't want to put them through that. Even though I don't like them, harassment is not the answer to this, and it will only push them to more extreme beliefs. So I'll say it once again: if you somehow managed to find who this person is, do not harass them. Simple block and ignore them. Now, I will go on to the people defending them, because yes, there are people defending this person. Well, it was more like one person, but it still pissed me off. So basically what they said was, well, what if they're religious? Which is stupid because they never said that they were, but even if they were, that wouldn't make much of a difference, because it's still disrespectful to say something like this. I get the whole don't support them, respect them, but this is pretty disrespectful. You wouldn't go and do this to a religious person's safe space and say, I don't support your religion, but I respect it. And even if you did, that's wrong to do. Respect goes both ways. You shouldn't be disrespectful to religions, people, or queer people. And people often forget that Pride Month isn't just celebrating your sexuality, it's about celebrating the process we made as a community. In order for some queer people to even exist in public, there had to be riots. Gay marriage was only legalized in 2015, and just last year someone tried to overturn it. Queer people can't exist in any media without it being considered woke or too mature for kids. Trans people can't even join the military, and conversion therapy is still legal in some states. queer people oppression is still happening and is very really hell in some places out of the use of gay people get beaten or killed, and even in other marginalized groups, we're still oppressed. I've been out of the closet since I was in 5th grade and I still haven't told most of my family. Look, I get people, I have their different religions and opinions, but the least you can do is keep it to yourself. I know this rant is pretty long for people, but I need to get all my feelings out there. I tried to be as calm as I could in this rant. Look, I am not saying you have to post about Pride Month or even celebrate it, and if you are the person I am talking in this rant, I don't hate you, I am just really disappointed in you. This goes forever. Even if you don't like us or support us, shut up about us unless we come to you first or something. Don't even talk about this. I just want 1 month where I relax and not think about the world being on fire, where my whole experience isn't treated like a political bargaining chip for money-hungry politicians, where I can think about the fact that the Supreme Court is slowly trying to chip away at what little rights we have in this country. Anyway, I am done here. My last message to say today, as my mom always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. Bye.